Hello. My name is Teresa Ellenbaum, and I'm here to appeal to the school board of why we should cut the art programs in schools. When you hear about art programs, you may just think of students with some paint and brush drawing whatever comes to their mind. But it consists of theater, music, dance, and much more. While talking to local artist Jordan Brooks, who's been working towards his art career since he was just 3.5 years old, he talked about the importance of art programs in schools. He stated that he took all art classes he could while he was in school, and it helped him become open and comfortable with himself. Now he was able to channel his emotions into his artwork and learn to organize his thoughts. Making art became therapy for him. It helps him appreciate the smaller things in life, being thankful for what he has. Steve DeHolt wrote an article on June 2nd, 2011, on Kansas governor cuts all state funding for art programs. Even though the art program helped employ more than 4,000 people and can create $15.6 million in local and state government, the state's governor, Sam Brownback, eliminated all state funding for art programs, leaving the Kansas Arts Commission without a budget, staff, or offices. All programs and grants operations for 2012 were terminated immediately. As Business Week reported, it's a move that will likely force Kansas' 289 school districts to consider laying off teachers and other employees. Brownback also stirs the planned art funding of its nearly $700,000 in state funding, which removes Kansas from receiving any matching federal funds from the National Endowment of the Arts. Kansas is now the only state in the nation to be denied federal money because of the lack of state investments in the arts. However, local school districts within the state make the decisions about the contents of curriculum within individual schools. Some schools use what is known as the integrated art curriculum, which since 2002 they've been able to do art, music, and creativity with essential paths or the priority academic student skills. Unfortunately, most schools choose not to do this curriculum and their program gets cut. Many administrators consider art important but not fundamental. So when the No Child Left Behind law was put into action, the pressure to raise test scores has reduced classroom time that was for all the arts, and even science, social studies, and everything else besides reading and math. Even though No Child Left Behind clearly mandates that the art programs are core academic subjects, although art and music programs tend to be seen as less important than reading, math, and science, research has shown the art education is academically beneficial. Also, according to the study titled "The Role of the Fine and the Performing Arts in High School Dropout Prevention" by the Center of Music Research at Florida State University. Students at risk of not successfully completing their high school education have said their participation in the arts are reasons for staying in school. Research has also shown that arts education helps improve standardized testing scores. A study done by the College Board, which is a nonprofit association that works to make sure all students in American education systems are college ready, found that students who take 4 years of arts and music classes while in high school score 91 points better on their SAT exams than students who took only half a year or less. With study after study showing links between art education and student performance, especially for struggling students, fine arts and traditionally viewed as effective and expressive but not academic and cognitive, says Nick Raskin, who is an executive director of the Center for Arts Policy at Columbia College in Chicago. People aren't looking at how it can provide academic and social outcomes, including things like visual arts, reading dramatic enactments, or conflict resolution. Skills learning piano can be related to mathematics proficiency, as well by having arts activity promoted growth in student social skills. It includes helping self-confidence, self-control, conflict resolution, and collaboration, empathy, and social tolerance. The arts also play a key role in developing social competencies among educationally or economically disadvantaged youth who are the greatest risk for dropping out. Many teachers know the kids need 21st century skills. The four main skills are communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creative problem solving. Unfortunately, because those skills are not tested, they are left out of the curriculum in exchange for test prep. We can do that by keeping art programs in school. All four of the 21st century skills can be taught when art is integrated into the curriculum. Visual and performing arts are forms of communication, where artists convey ideas and emotions through their work. Many artists collaborate with others, blending different genres, disciplines, or mediums together to engage the audience in a new experience. Critical thinking can be expanded the curriculum through analysis of art in a historical context, symmetry in nature in a science classroom, and even finding connections between the literature and the visual performing arts of particular periods of time or geographical locations. Creative problem solving also plays a critical role in the success of children around the world as they prepare to join the global community. Creative problem solving is the process of using different thinking to more clearly define the problem and generate many solutions. This process requires large amounts of original thought, which may define as simply thinking out of the box. You need creativity. This is where our integration, as well as our education, can help unlock the creativity trapped inside each child. Sir Ken Robinson once said, "If you're not prepared to be wrong, you'll never come up with anything original." Educators need to be willing to take risks and give our students a safe and nurturing place to explore their own creativity without the fear of failure.